Con Johnny ganamos. Peace and love, family. Now, tomorrow, big exciting day. Because tomorrow the election day. A lot of people excited about it. Some not really that excited, but a lot of people excited, especially the ones who are getting chum change tomorrow in exchange for a vote. You know how they have a lot of dependence in this world, especially right there, I believe, and a lot of dependence that people need for getting better something from somebody because they don't know how to get it themselves. And that's natural. They got a lot of people like that. And they got a lot of people who take advantage of them kind of people. You see, when it comes to the management of the business of the country, right? They are politicians, they ask for a vote. Now, the reason that they ask for a vote is very simple, is because that's how business works. If you ever read the Articles of Association of an LLC, if you know what that is, you will see that all companies with limited liability companies or whatever, they have shareholders, members, and voters. So what it is that a lot of people don't understand that the resources that the government use it as assets so that they could pledge it as collateral to make loans for the bright ideas when they have. And then the loans supposed to go towards the construction, rebuilding, or fulfillment of a project which should benefit the people, right? Now that's how normally it works. So basically the people, they vote for somebody who will make that type of commercial and legal representation for them. To use assets, to use resources, to use legal properties to make loans or advancements, to acquire funds. How about that? In order for help grow what they call the economy. Now, if you think about it like this, right? If you hand over your rights to somebody else, only like that somebody else could make decisions for you. You have to hand over your rights to them. So in election time, that's the way normally they happen. The election is to acquire certain rights from the people so that these officials could use that right and could say, hey, but then vote for me so I have the right to make decisions. Okay. So when you do that, it would be best to fully explain or fully express how you want then use then the rights, how you want then use the rights you to give them, right? So usually you would see things like power of attorney. You know, you may give somebody power of attorney over your estate or decisions that you need to make, and you explicitly, you write what limitations you want to give them or how much power you want to give them over decisions that they make for you. Now, when you sign that, you sign it and you put your signature on it, you autograph it. But say in commerce and business, if you don't know how to write, if you don't want illiterate, you could put one X on it, and one X won't be enough. X won't be enough. So right now, if you notice, a lot of people do put X on the voting ballots, and that is what is being used to justify the elected to have the authority and power to make decisions for the people. So that election thing right there is the actual turning over of rights, and people not to sign it or autograph it properly. What then they do is then you just put an X on it, and X is literally the signature of an illiterate, of an unsound mind, somebody who is not competent, not even to read. And it is you are illiterate if you don't know how to read the legal language. So as an illiterate, when you give up your rights like that, you do not really or by default become a beneficiary to those rights that you handed over to somebody else, you'd have to explicitly say that you are the beneficiary, or so you have to be the grantor of then the rights. But when you just exit out, that basically that how slaves used to sign their bonds to be slaves, or which made them slaves. Then sign a contract, they don't know how to read, or and then they don't know how to write either. So then put an X on it, and that becomes the legal document that makes them into a slave. Now, I make this comparison just to make you think about it. A lot of people are going to vote and then going to hand over their rights to somebody else using a signature of an illiterate. Think about that.